Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, Moksha Sannyasa Yoga, chapter 18, verse 49. Bhagwan Krishna in the last verse said that even if one's own duty is defective, one should not give it up. Why? Because all karmas are covered by evil like fire by smoke. That was the example given by Bhagwan Krishna. Now, verse 49. असक्तबुद्धिः सर्वत्र जिदात्मा विगतस्पृहः नैष्कर्म्यसिद्धिं परमां संन्यासेनाधिगच्छति. Swami Dayananda Saraswati quotes Adi Shankara, who says, Brahman is free from all actions and is motionless. The nature of Brahman is actionlessness. It is nothing to do with doing action or not doing action. Not doing action is laziness or unwillingness or incapacity to act. Naiskarmya is actionlessness. The nature and knowledge of it is called Naiskarmya siddhi. A karma yogi has asakta buddhi. What is sakta buddhi? Sakta buddhi is attached. Sakta means attached. Attached mind. Asakta buddhi is unattached mind. That is one whose mind has no attachment. The question is to what the mind is not attached. It is not attached to likes and dislikes. That is ragadveshas. Ragadveshas express themselves in the form of affinity or aversion to some objects, or it could be beings, or to the results of actions. For any action, there is a result. So you want a particular result. That is not happening. So results of action also, likes and dislikes can be there. Swamiji says, everyone in this world is totally committed to gathering what he likes and avoiding what he hates. Now, if we take the external objects, they can be divided into three groups. One is what we like, one basket. The second basket is what we don't like. And the third basket is to what we are indifferent. Money, what all of us like. So, first basket. Job, most of us may not like. Second basket. Balloon and small toys at our level, we are indifferent to them. If somebody at this age cries for balloon, then he will be in a mental asylum. So, three baskets. While the objects are external, likes and dislikes are internal. That is, the objects of likes and dislikes are not only outside but also inside. All our day to day activities are totally dedicated to fulfilling these likes and dislikes. Every day, any activity, what we carry on, it is according to our likes and dislikes. There is nothing wrong in it. That is what Swamiji says. Nothing wrong. Everybody will be like that only. But the problem comes only when there is an intense reaction, if they are not fulfilled, which is often the case. Very often this happens. If you have 10 wishes, only one will be fulfilled. 9 will not be fulfilled by Bhagavan. Or it will not be to as per your expectations. That is how the life is. So, what happens if it is not fulfilled? A person is so committed to the fulfillment of his likes that non-fulfillment generates lot of frustration, depression, sorrow, and so on. We get angry, we do whatever nonsense we can do, we do in this world. What is asakta buddhi? Again, coming back to that same question, what is asakta buddhi? Swamiji says it is not simple detachment. Mind is not attached to something. It is not simple detachment. Karma yoga, as already seen, is an attitude. So whenever you do work, you do the work with proper attitude. So karma yoga is the attitude towards the work, not the work. This is to be well understood. Asakta buddhi means freedom from attachment to fulfillment of likes and dislikes. That is, it is the sameness of mind, equanimity, calm mind. A karma yogi more or less enjoys sameness of mind. Neither he jumps when something desirable happens, nor he gets shattered if something undesirable happens. Since he has freedom from attachment with reference to accomplishment, likes and dislikes are not so important for him. It will be like that only. He understands the world. Once you understand the world, it will be like this. Mind will not get agitated. They will not cause him to go against what is right and pursue what is wrong. Likes and dislikes. Likes and dislikes will not cause him to go against what is right and pursue what is wrong. Karma yogi does not like to do what is not to be done, and he will not like to do, he will like to do what is to be done. Simple words, he will not do if dharma against dharma, anything against dharma. When one performs actions, one must keep in mind what is right and what is wrong. That is naturally in tune with dharma. Who will decide what is right and what is wrong? Because if individually everybody has to decide what is right and what is wrong, what is right for you will be what is wrong for me. What is right for me will be wrong for you. So individual rights and wrongs, then world will be totally in a chaos. So who will decide? Dharma Shastra. Dharma only decides. Universal law. So if you steal in India or if you steal in America, it is against Dharma. So it is punishable. So Dharma will decide what is right and what is wrong, not any individual. This karma yogi acts in accordance with Dharma. There are hundreds of means for accomplishing various ends. For example, money. Why so much of corruption? You can earn money in a proper way, going to job. Hinduism never says you should not earn money. It's not foolish. It clearly says you earn money, but it's in a dharmic way. Don't. After we read, we do corruption only. They will also read Bhagavad Gita. And they will keep the Bhagavad Gita in the cupboard and then go and take the money. But you get agitated. So the point is hundreds of ways for accomplishing an end. But while choosing an action, if one goes by dharma, in spite of the tremendous pressure from your likes and dislikes, his buddhi is asakta buddhi. Then only you can say that person's buddhi is asakta buddhi. In spite of keeping in tune with dharma, the result may be totally negative. You perform an action in keeping with dharma. So already we have seen karmanyeva adhigaraste ma baleshu gadajana ma karma bala heturbuhu ma te sangostva karma. We have seen that long back. So you may do an action. You have only a choice for action. Results could be what you have expected. It could be totally negative. It could be better than what you expected. It could be little less than what you expected. This we have already seen. So, but when the results are even totally negative, and even though the action is done in tune with karma, the karma yogi accepts the results gracefully as prasada of Bhagavan. He takes it as a gift of God. This is what Bhagavan has given to me. I have done what should be done, what can be done. The maximum what I can do, I have done. Result is negative, it is a gift of God, prasada. Likes and dislikes do not rule you. The one who has this mind is asakta buddhi. Bhagavan says, this person has freedom from attachment everywhere, sarvatra. Asakta buddhi sarvatra. That is what Bhagavan says. He has freedom from attachment. Adi Shankara gives the examples of son, daughter, wife, husband, etc. These are the causes of excessive attachment. These are the objects of excessive attachment. Karma yogi has freedom from everything and everywhere. He is a jitatma, that is, one who has mastery over himself. He has gained mastery by living the life of karma yogi, keeping his likes and dislikes under check. His life is ruled by dharma and not by likes and dislikes. This is very important. When something has to be done with dharma, he will do it. Something should not be done, he will not do it. Likes and dislikes will not govern his life. Thus, he has mastered his mind. When the pressure of likes and dislikes is not there, then mind is not a problem. A life of proper attitude, a prayerful attitude accounts for the mastery of the mind. The one who has self mastery is naturally released from longing. If you have mastery over your mind, naturally you are released from longing. Longing is you have a desire internally, but don't show it outside. Internally, I have a desire, but I don't show it outside. Easiest example is just to open the paper, newspaper. You will find one or the other sannyasi getting caught with the relationship. All the newspapers will put in the first page. Why? Because that person did not have the matured mind. He did not, he had a longing inside, but he dressed up like a sannyasi. And then finally he ended up in a relationship, shaming all the sannyasis and also himself. Internally, he had a longing. Externally, looks like a sannyasi. So longing could be anything. Money. One fellow used to tell me, oh, don't go after money. He is the richest fellow now. He has earned in millions. Crorepati. So easily you can say, no, 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 no. But you have a longing inside. I think, here I want to add a little bit. I think Bhagavan is the cause for today's marketing technique. The entire marketing technique of today is based on Bhagavan. Bhagavan is the first marketing leader. Don't think packaging and marketing of all products is happening now. Any product you take, the most important is the packaging and the marketing. The bottles, the packets, they are all designed and then they registered under a trademark. This is my trademark, don't use it. Particular design and particular package. Adi Shankara in his Bhajagovindam says, don't fall a prey to attraction of young girls. Body is nothing but modification of flesh and fat. Body is nothing but modification of flesh and fat. Bhagavan has covered this flesh and fat with a beautiful outer skin, soft skin. Even if you buy a worst toy, you go for a birthday party, you want to buy a worst toy, or you had that in your box, which is kept for 20 years on the top of your cupboard. You take it out, you go to a shop and then give it to him. He will put it in a nice box. Then he will cover it with a lot of, then he will cover it with a colored paper. And the shopkeeper will put a name tag also to be filled. He will put it and then give it to you. You go and give it to the a person celebrating, whatever be the occasion. Could be a marriage, it could be birthday. Then after everybody goes, my friend gave this box, fantastic box. He must have given a wonderful present. You open the box. The box will be full of papers, newspapers, round, they will keep. Then in between, in the middle, there will be one small toy. Maybe a toy with that making the noise. Tom, 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 tom. That toy will be there. Useless one. Similarly, if one analyzes mentally the body, it will reveal that the body is composed of only abhorrent flesh and fat packed in beautiful shiny skin. Go and see any accident victim. I'm not saying you have to see that. Then only you will understand how worst is our body. You will see how abhorrent the flesh is. Same is the body of a young man or a beautiful girl. If the mind can visualize that, the longing will immediately go. I am coming to the point of longing. You had the internally, you had the desire, you had the longing. Once you understand this, the longing will, what is this body? Stupid body. Nothing but flesh, fat, and this waste material, I would say, containing your shit and urine. What is this bloody body? If you understand this, if you understand this, then the longing will immediately go. That is the point where I am coming. Vigada Sprigha, that is, freedom from longing, is appreciating the limitations of various pursuits and looking at things in an objective way. Don't misunderstand me. Without body, you cannot reach the goal. Body is without body. How will the Atma alone cannot go anywhere? Atma with body alone has to function. So body is necessary, but longing for something is not necessary. That is the point. So longing should be avoided only by understanding the limitations of various pursuits and looking at things in an objective way. This will bring dispassion, that is maturity or vairagya. When one can be objective, the longing is gone and is a vigada sprigha. A karma yogi's mind is asakta buddhi. He has mastery over his mind. He has no longing towards anything because he understands that. He understands the uselessness of the various pursuits. He understands everything in an objective way. That's a karma yogi attains Naiskarmya siddhi, that is freedom from actions. It is important to note in Naiskarmya siddhi, karmas are not given up. Your actions, you perform your actions, all your actions, daily actions. It is not given up. Karmas or actions are carried out with proper attitude. Eventually, he gains Naiskarmya siddhi. But that is not the end of it. How to achieve the state of Naiskarmya siddhi? There is an interesting story given by Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Those things we will see tomorrow. That is the second sentence. Now we have seen completed only the first sentence. Asakta buddhi sarvatra jidatma vigadaspragaga. That we have completed. The second one. Naiskarmya siddhim paramam sanyasena gacchati. That sentence we will see tomorrow. Again, verse 49. Asakta buddhi sarvatra jidatma vigadaspragam naiskarmya siddhim paramam sanyasena gacchati. So Continuation tomorrow. Arihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana